what you heard, but I'm the biggest bird. 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 Hey, P. Ornance, we rockin'. Slant above me, don't wanna give me no company. It's okay with me. MK.
Kingin', yeah, I be kingin'. Everywhere I go, man, I'm in the mouth, be lingering. Ringing, my phone's be ringing. I pop me here and there, I'ma just call up a meeting. Singing, yeah, I be singing. I don't even worry about no problems, I'm just chilling. Receptionist, sexy receptionist. Yeah, the friendly ones, not that I social pessimist. Optimist, I'm not an optimist, but I see it better, maybe that's how I got to this. Rocking this, yeah, I've been rocking this. I still keep my guard up, I don't know, there's no stopping this. There's no stopping this, can't find no fault in this. There's no stopping this, cause God be blessing this. I find my rest in Him, I leave the rest to Him. Homies be best to me, they can't think less of me. All these demons that have got be stressing me, oh no. And I don't mind cause God's caressing me. All these evil homies don't try crushing me, but what they did really brought out the best in me. Please don't even try to think of cursing me, cause if you do, you only be blessing me. They don't try the best and that's that hurting me. So just stop and maybe you can learn from me. I shot my shot, now I'm on top. I feel say it's locked, but I'm not gonna stop. I've had my fun, you can do what you want. I'm not gonna run, because I have a plan. Booming, business is booming. I can't imagine the business ruining. Sue me, when you start suing me, they gon' try fooling me, how they want to ruin me. Company, and I'm so company. As for my company, they can't find fault in it. The man's for me, they want that enough for me. They've been commanding me, I got still commands for me. I've been listening to better than that, I think you should know. Now I'm in the hats and the trust, I'm missing my flow. Kingin', yeah, I be kingin'. Everywhere I go, man, I'm in the mouth, be lingering. Ringing, my phone.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and address y'all, boys. Let me go ahead, get this live started now. It's been about a couple minutes since I started the live, and I haven't actually said anything or done anything yet. Mostly because I've been waiting on y'all to slide through to the stream. But yeah, in case you guys didn't know, Spencer Lee and Iowa, they dueled Purdue. And as far as I know of, I think it was a pretty decent match. I'm not gonna say because I haven't watched it yet, so I wanted to react to it live on stream with you guys. Because I've been busy in my own world of wrestling, so I haven't really been keeping up with the NCAA's like I should have been. But I do want to see what was going on because I heard it was a good match. I heard that I don't think the duel was that great, but I heard that this first match with Spencer Lee was pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out for you guys. But if this is you guys' first time here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're on a road to 1K, so if y'all want more streams like this, just let me know. It's the first one I'm really doing on this channel. And I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm trying to get the camera like work. All right, so we're getting ready to load it up right now. But yeah, it's crazy because Spencer Lee is seen as like a really what you call like really solid wrestler. Like dude's an Olympian. Dude like 3-time national champ. Dude's insane, bro. Like I couldn't imagine doing what he's done in my career. Like this dude is literally insane. You know. Um, and make sure you guys can see this. Is it pulled up? I don't know if it's pulled up yet. Let me put myself in the corner really fast. It should pull up here in a second if it hasn't already. Let me reload this. All right. So, guys, we got it queued up. You guys ready to watch this? I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I haven't seen it. But I do know this is supposed to be like a really like this is a good match. It's number 1 versus number 9. Dude, this is gonna be like a freakishly good match, man. Like this one right here. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. You know how to get my little cup, you know, little sponsor, EVL Nutrition sponsor. Thank y'all for taking my boy in. Got some water too. We finna mix up. Where the drink at? The drink's over here. This is what we're gonna be sipping on while we in this live. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. Y'all ain't got nothing else to say. Let's hop right in. And we got to add. Okay. That's going to piss me off. That's going to get on my nerves just a little bit. Okay. No ads. We don't like those. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on today. Come on, Spencer. See what you got, boy. Let's see what you got, Spence. I just spilled this water over my leg. What, bro? Come on. I've been spilling stuff for the last 2 days. Oh my gosh, it's all on my leg. It's in my chair, bro. Okay. Oh, that was a good takedown. Come on, Spencer. That was a good takedown, y'all. He already got a takedown on Spence, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Spencer's already put on his back foot. Dude scored. Let's see what he can do from here. Come on, Spence. Yeah, Spencer Lee's been like, did you guys hear about that match with him and Drake Aliyah? Cause that was crazy, bro. I'm sorry for pausing again, but I had to say something. Cause dude, I would never stare down my teammate like that, you know, unless he hurt me in practice and was talking all that, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I wouldn't stare down my teammate after beating him. That's just not me, but he's been catching a lot of flack for that. I don't know if that's 100% warranted, but I do know that something like that is just, I wouldn't do that to a teammate. But that's just me personally. Oh, no, 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 no. Bro, there's no way. There's no way. Oh. Dude, there's no way. Spencer Lee got thrown? Bro, come on, Spence. You all right, bro? That's insane. There's no way he just got thrown like that. Come on, Spence. Come on, Spence. Come on, Spence. Here, let me move myself so you guys can see the score. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to move myself. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Come on, Spence. Okay. Okay, Spence. All right, there we go. He's coming back now. All right, I see you, Spence. What's your guys' go-to takedown? What is it? Because I just want to know. Everyone has their go-to move. Mine is a blast double, single, not single, you know, blast double, double leg. What's your guys'? That's just mine personally, though. Uh-oh. Okay, Spence. Okay, Spence. Okay, Spence. Okay, Spence. Nah, he's done. Ramos is done. Ramos is done. Ramos is done. He's done. I know that has to. I know that has to be tight. Yep. 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 Dude, Spencer Lee is Spencer Lee is cold, bro. But look, all I gotta say is that Ramos kid, he gave Spencer Lee some rounds. Like he gave Spencer Lee some struggles. Like he put Spencer Lee on his back early, made him fight off, put him in a bad position. Like all I'm saying is even the best get put in positions like that. So when you see somebody like Spencer Lee struggle, you know the kid is fighting a lot. Like, you know, the kid's all world. Dude's amazing. Like even even the number 9 Matt Ramos, like dude's amazing. Like for him to put Spencer on his back like he did, like dude, that was awesome. Like I couldn't imagine doing something like that to Spencer Lee at this moment. Like I would need another year and some change to train before I could do something like this to Spencer Lee. Like just that throw right there was probably one of the nastiest moves I've ever seen done on Spence. Like this move right here. That's see, like, dude, you like something like that, bro. Like for me personally, I know I'm not good at throwing, so I won't be able to do that. Like, but like still, like that's a crazy move, and it was a good adjustment by him. And Spencer Lee ended up winning the match. Obviously because Spencer Lee's just that guy, but still, like that's just crazy to see. This whole adjustment by Spencer. And see, that's the heart of a champion right there. See, Spence knew he had to come back and fight in the match because, you can't go down like that. You're the number 1 ranked wrestler in the nation at your weight class. That 3-time national champ, you're not going to go down here, But there's a potential you could, like a Yanni, how he had lost to Austin Gomez. There's a potential for something like that. Now, would I ever see Spencer losing to someone like Austin Gomez, like in his weight class? Not really. But it could always happen. Wrestling is a give and take sport. Any day you can be beat on any day at any moment in time, depending on how you prepare for your match, depending on how you prepare leading up to the match and how you are before the match. Like it doesn't matter if you're better than that kid. If your preparation for the match is terrible, you can get dogged by somebody worse than you. That's just how it works. And I firmly believe that. You want to know why I believe that? Because it has happened to me before. So I know that it's perfectly possible for you to get dogged by somebody who is not quote unquote better than you, but someone who's worked harder than you, And I wouldn't say somebody's not better than you or worse, but like if someone's working harder than you, it's almost a given, that they're going to beat you in that match, no matter if you're better or not, or if you consider yourself better. Mm. Already in on 2. Yep. Yep. Straight to it. Straight to it. Straight to it. I think this is a down year for wrestling. Yeah, we still got the Roman Bravo Youngs and Spencer Lee's of the world, but we have a lot of guys that left last year that were great, like like uh like Gable. We lost Gable. Spencer Lee's running mate Austin DeSanto. He's gone now. Um, I would say it's like a little bit of a down year for wrestling. But they still got these up and coming freshmen. So actually, like it's a down year for like the upperclassmen. But a lot of these younger guys, these underclassmen, they have been like slugging it out. Like they've taken down ranked wrestlers left and right. Like it's just been crazy watching him. Like it's insane. But did you guys see that Yanni match? Because I saw that one. Yanni wrestled the kid, I forget what his name is, from Arizona State. And dude, Yanni picked him up and he like tucked his feet. And it looked really strange. I took a screenshot of it and posted it on my story. But like it looked really weird. Like dude picked him up. Yanni picked him up and the dude tucked his legs and hung in the air and nobody got two. I was like, yeah, like what just happened here? What just happened here? Like that was probably one of the craziest positions I've seen in wrestling. I'm like, dude literally just picked him up like a burrito and threw him over his shoulder. I was so confused. Do you guys have a favorite wrestler you guys like to watch? Me personally, I don't really watch wrestling all that much, but I want to get into it more. So I think I'm gonna like start live streaming and watching wrestling with you guys because I don't really watch wrestling on my own. So this will give me some motivation to watch wrestling. You know, I think I might start doing that. Have you guys ever gotten called for potentially dangerous? There's been plenty of times I got called for potentially dangerous. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I've been called for potentially. That should have been. All right, we should be good now. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn the platform. It should be fine now though. It should be fine now. Hopefully, I'm not on the intermission screen anymore. I clicked off of it now. I had to go back into OBS and actually like move the streaming software. Um, yeah, my shit was being kind of weird. Is it? Can you see it now? Can you see it now? Cause I'm looking at it too. I didn't know that. I thought it was like just still delayed. Like I didn't know that it was actually not moving. My bad, gang. All right, but like I was saying, this is my old college teammate right here. We just got done watching Spencer Lee in his match against Purdue. It was a good match. Yeah, no, thanks for that, Cody. But yeah, no, Spencer Lee, we just got done watching his match against Ramos from Purdue. It was a really good match at first. Ramos got some early takedowns on Lee and ended up ultimately winning the match. I mean, no, losing. I'm sorry. He ultimately ended up losing the match against Spencer Lee. But Spencer got put in some bad positions early on and had to fight off some adversity to come back and win the match. But he's able to come back and win like all champions do. They got the heart of a champion. Then he's not going to give it up easy. So shout out to Ramos for giving him a good fight. But at the end of the day, that's Spencer Lee right there. I don't think anybody's going to touch Spencer Lee this year. I don't think anybody's going to touch him again. I think he'll All-American national champ one more time, four-timer. That's my prediction. And I don't know about a lot of people think that what's his face? I'm sorry, Roman Bravo Young. They think he'll repeat. I honestly don't know. Like I hope he does, but I really just want to see what he's gonna do after. They're saying UFC, MMA. Like I just want to see what he's gonna do after. I don't know if he'll win it again. I hope he does though. Black Power. I hope he wins it again. But yeah, this is my old teammate Britt Wilson. We wrestled together in college. I'm not college. Why did I say college? What is wrong with me? I meant we wrestled together in high school. He was there for 1 year. I was a freshman. He was a senior. But dude was crazy. After watching him wrestle, like dude was just insane. It was pure insanity. Like dude was just crazy good. And then he comes to the NCAA's and wrestles at a D1 school and All-Americans in his I think we'll say redshirt junior year. Dude was crazy. Like dude was an athletic freak back home. But there's a lot of guys that are even more athletic freaks. But just like the way he wrestled, like dude, if you ended up on bottom, you weren't getting up. Like not against him, you weren't getting up. You just weren't. Like, yeah, British is crazy. 3-time MAC champion. And that's the thing. He had that COVID year too. So he's able to stay in college a year after. Like, he could have went out as an All-American, but he had that extra year of eligibility because of that COVID year. And I'm mad. I wish I had that COVID year too. But it's cool. We came in right after that. So, yeah, and no one tripping over it. But, that was one thing I'm like, yeah, because if I had that COVID year, I would use it right now. I can't use it because I didn't get it. So, unfortunately, I am out for the year. Because I fucking transferred mid-year. And because I wrestled UCM. And if I didn't do that attached, I probably still could have wrestled, But because I did that, they pulled my eligibility for this year. Said, you already used 2 years of eligibility. You only got 2 left. If you wrestle with Avila this semester, then you lose another one and you'll be a senior next year. I got to miss it. Fuck off. I just want to wrestle at the end of the day. I just want to wrestle at the end of the day. And I remember Coach Senor, he was my old high school coach, one of them anyway. He sat in the hallway during class to watch Britt wrestle at the NCAAs. I remember him doing that. He wasn't watching it, but he was looking at it on track and watching the scores. And we were all gathered around like, oh, what's Britt doing? What's Britt doing? Is Britt winning? Is Britt winning? Is Britt winning? And then, we actually ended up watching it in my college algebra class because my other teammate Dylan, he actually had like the video to watch it on, so we were actually watching him wrestle in class too. Like that was something that I was like, okay, I see we are watching it and shit. So it was cool, it was a cool experience, But one of these days I hope to compete, in nationals. It wouldn't be on this stage though because it wouldn't be D1, it'd be NAI of course. But still, I want to compete on the big stage at the NAIAs and All-American, national champ. That's my goal, at the end of the day. It was to do it at the Division II level, but plans change, things change, people change. So I ended up at NAIA instead, but I'm still gonna make the most of my opportunities here too. So when I say I'm gonna All-American national champ at NAIA, I mean that. Like I'm gonna train, I'm gonna train my ass off to try to get to that point, because I want to be an All-American at the end of the day. I want to be just wrestle in college just to wrestle in college. I came here for a reason. I came to wrestle in college for a reason. You know, on top of it, keep me motivated to get through my classes. I did it because I felt I had more in the tank. So that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still banging. Mm. Come on, Britt. Yep. But yeah, while we're on the topic of wrestling, like, let me just go ahead and say right now, like, um, I know a lot of people saw my video when I said I met Caden Henshaw. I did meet Caden Henshaw, right? But I didn't want to do what everybody does and put a fat ass camera in his face, right? Because dude was getting ready for a tournament like I was. So when everyone was like, "Why did you show Caden Henshaw?" You better shut up. The fuck up. Would you meet somebody, you wanna put the camera up in their face like this? Do you wanna do this? Oh man, it's you. Oh, look, I found him. No, you're not doing that. No one's doing that. You look crazy as fuck coming up to somebody just putting the camera in their face. Like, you're gonna look crazy, dude. Like I need y'all to take a chill pill. I was gonna ask if I get like a little video of him, but it's cool. I took the picture and it's I went about our way. But it's cool though because me and Kaden do got something coming, bro. We got something cooking up 2023. We got a little something cooking up for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I can't say too much, but just know me and Kaden Henshaw, we got something going on. If y'all don't know who that is, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all real fast. My boy Kaden. I watched his videos a lot too, because obviously that's my boy. But this him right here. I don't know why it's not loaded. Yeah, this is him right here. Kaden Henshaw. This is my guy right here. We met at the Midwest Classic my freshman year. I was starting for UCM as a 133. He was 141, so unfortunately we did not meet in the bracket. This year I am 141, but we probably won't ever meet because the only tournament he was ever in that I was in was the Midwest Classic because he's way in Wisconsin and I'm way in Missouri. So yeah, probably would never actually wrestle each other, but we could, what I'm saying? We could, maybe, potentially, maybe, hopefully that video coming up soon. Who knows? It might be possible. Who knows? I'm playing. I know. I know. That's what I do know. I know. But let me show you this video. I didn't finish watching it, but I just wanted, this is like, okay. Caden, really? Nah, I'm just playing. Get your money. I ain't mad at you. But look at the camera quality. Look at this dude's match, bro. Like, look at how meticulous he is. I don't know why I said that word, but look. See, I need to get like Caden when it comes to like production and videos. Like his production and videos, like it's way higher quality than mine. But also you gotta think about it, though. He has like an actual camera. He actually invested in his channel because he's like an actual. He has a huge fan base. So of course you gotta invest in your subscribers. I have still a small fan base. So when I have more fan stands that I already said, when I reach a certain number of subscribers, then I will like buy an actual camera and fully invest in my channel. But until I reach that number that I put in my head, I'm not gonna buy that. Because there's no point. I have other expenses that I need to take care of first and foremost. So only the money that I make from my channel will be going strictly to that. The money that I make, like the first whatever, it's gonna go straight to that camera. Investment. That's how it's gonna work. But yeah, the production quality, like when I say like, dude, like look at this. I'm saying like, this is Chris, bro. Like this is what I'm aiming for, But like I said, I can't get there until I start, obviously making money off of my YouTube videos. But at the end of the day, it's not really about that. I came here to entertain you guys, So at the end of the day, while one of my goals is to make money off my YouTube channel, I love to entertain you guys and I love to just have fun doing what I do. So that's why I'm out here just talking to y'all, chopping it up, drinking my drink. We do have to leave though at what time is it? I don't know. We have to go like 2:30 because we have a duel. We have like 2, 3 duels. And we have to leave to go to Oklahoma. Now, me, I'm not wrestling in them. I know. I want to wrestle in them, but I can't for a couple reasons. One, I'm not eligible, right? Well, I am eligible, but the NAI has not cleared me yet because they're still going through the process of clearing waivers and looking at everybody's transfer requests and things like that. So until that is completely solved and done, I am not eligible to wrestle for Avila University. Unfortunately, that's just how it is, And then after that, even with all that being said, I'm still not allowed to wrestle, just because I wrestled for UCM. So, and because I had done that, it hinders my ability in what I can do. Like me being a wrestler for UCM and I actually competed attached because I didn't know I was going to transfer, right? I wanted to stay at UCM, right? The only reason why I ended up leaving UCM was for a couple of reasons. And I really left UCM mainly for, I want to say, 3 huge reasons, And while I wouldn't tell what the reasons are, in person, I have no problem or quarrel telling you guys, on stream, right? So those that's on here, y'all gonna hear why I left UCM for real, not what I was telling everybody else, And for the majority, it's still the same, I'm not lying when I said I left for those reasons that I did, but there's just other factors that also help my decision, Like when I decided to leave UCM, it wasn't just because I don't like that. But yeah, when I decided to leave UCM, it wasn't just because of money and because of my major. There were other factors as well. Like obviously the money was a big reason why too, but it wasn't the main reason. Money and my major, yeah, those are probably the first 2 reasons why I decided to leave. But then I also had some little disagreements with some of my teammates. Like there was a couple guys on the team I just didn't get along with that well. And it was hard for me to kind of go into practice every day and kind of be around those guys. It just felt really rigid. The personalities just kind of clashed a little bit. And I didn't really like that. They kind of banged with me, and I didn't really like that. It's like 2 Rams butting heads. It's just like 2 alpha males trying to set their dominance, and no one likes that. No one wants to be around that. And I'm just trying to have fun and wrestle at the end of the day. But a lot of these guys, they just, some of them more than others, are just late, like. I don't really want to get into too much, but that's because I still got respect for those guys. They were my old teammates. I still got respect for them. But a lot of the shit they did and said to me, I didn't really like as much. And then like I asked one of them to go get the scale. He wasn't even hurt. He wasn't even wrestling. He was hurt. I asked him to go get the scale, and he tells me, "Don't tell me what to do." And I was like, all I did was ask you to go get the scale. But then he wants to get all big and bad with me, and he's hurt, by the way, and says, "You're my partner today." And I'm like, I looked at him. I'm like, get better first. I'm not going to wrestle you because you're hurt. I'm not going to wrestle you and hurt you again. Get your shit together. Like, be for real. Be for real. I don't care if we have a problem because of what we did on the mat, but we're not going to have a problem off the mat. I don't know what his problem was with me. I don't. And I told him, I was like, dude, if you have a problem with me, address it. Like, we're teammates. We're not supposed to have beef, Like, I'm trying to be cool with all my teammates. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's just not that possible. And I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to offend him, what I did to, all I did was ask him to go get the scale. How hard is it? It was literally in the other room. There's 2 locker rooms. They're joint together. All it would have took was him going out to the other room and grabbing the scale. It's right there. But he wants to make a whole ass deal about it. But it's cool, It's just one of those things that come along with, having teammates, Some personalities just don't mix. And that was just one of them. So, after that whole interaction, and then I almost got into a fight with one of my teammates before a tournament. It was the Grandview Open, and we was practicing, warming up for it. So he wants to get a little antsy because I'm, playing with his head. I'm like, bop, bop, what I'm saying? I'm like tapping, then I'm going. But he wants to get mad because I guess I tapped him a little too hard. So he winds up and goes like, right aside my head, and I was like, I look at him, I'm getting ready to kill this dude. Like I had to restrain myself. I was like, I picked my head up, I'm like, I'll put it back down, and I resorted to like kind of like raising my voice a little bit, but not yelling. It was kind of like in the middle somewhere. And then one of my coaches came in and was like, "Hey, when my coach was like, "Hey, stop!" And I'm like, "Man, I'm chill for real. Like, I'm not doing nothing, to be honest. Like, he's the one that started all this bullshit, and I'm over here just trying to be calm about the situation, right? But when somebody smacks you upside your face and you're already trying to get focused for a tournament, it's kind of hard to stay focused for the tournament. That's all you're thinking about is he really just slapped me in front of all these people, you know? So, you know, that was another reason I was like, well, at that point I was already decided I was going to transfer anyway. So, but yeah, that's some of the reasons why I left that I didn't put in the video. But yeah, anyway, guys, like I said, I'm ineligible to wrestle right now just due to the fact that the NAI hasn't cleared me yet. So even when they do, I can only wrestle twice. So at most, you guys can get 2 wrestling videos from me where I'm actually competing in the second half of this season. You know, it sucks, but I did it to myself. I had no idea the eligibility rules. I should have read up on it before I made my decision to wrestle. If I had any doubts of transferring at all, which at the time I did, I was considering staying at UCM in the first place. I should have just redshirted anyway just to be safe and just not competed. You know, then I could compete in the second half of the season for a school that, you know, really wanted me to compete for them. You know, and I'm upset that I can't really compete like I want to, but it'll be all right. You know, one of these days, one of these ways, we're going to get in there, we're going to get to work, and we are going to grind it out. Now, when I said I came here for a couple of reasons, I came here for a couple of reasons. One was to get my degree. That's number one. That's always going to be the one. That's never going to change. You know, obviously, you have to get your degree to get a job in the future because wrestling's only temporary. And then after that, I want to wrestle, and I want to win natties. Obviously, that's like every wrestler's dream is to win natties and make a world team. Well, at least some. Some just like to do the sport just to do it. But for me personally, I want to win natties and I want to make a world team. I do. Now, for me to make a world team, I'd have to actually learn how to wrestle freestyle or Greco. I only know how to wrestle folk style, so I don't know if I'm able to do that. But that's my goal. That's my goal is to learn how to wrestle freestyle and Greco. You know, but I'm still learning how to wrestle folk style. So that's the thing. Like, I'm still green when it comes to the sport. I don't know that much. You know, I barely know any throws. I barely know any of the moves. But you know, I'm still trying. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to build. And I'm trying to improve on everything that I know of with the sport. Because that's why when I watch, you know, wrestlers like Spencer Lee and Roman Bravo Young do things like what they do. Like Roman Bravo Young is probably the most unorthodox wrestler I've ever seen. You know, but everything he does with a purpose. His movements, they have purpose behind him. You know, Spencer Lee, when he goes for a tilt, he jacks it up, and the guys can't move. You know, he's crisp and solid with every move he does. You know, it's things like that. You know, and when, you know, people like Gable wrestle, you know, he's really solid in there as a wrestler, and he doesn't let people move him around. You know, it's things like that. That's what I'm trying to pick up from others of the wrestlers. Jordan Burroughs, he's fast with his double. You know, these are things that I'm trying to pick up on. You know, like my double leg in the last 2 years, it's gotten a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot stronger, just because I've been working on it nonstop. All summer, I've been drilling my double leg, and I've been drilling, you know, just a bunch of positional wrestling because I've been bad at positional wrestling here lately. And I'm not gonna lie. It's been rough. It's been real rough trying to find, you know, what I'm good at in wrestling because I wasn't a good wrestler coming out of high school. I was terrible. I used to wrestle. This was my stance. I was like this. This was me. I was wrestling dudes like this. And you wonder why. And when you take a look back at it and you wonder why I wasn't so successful in my freshman year of college, it's because of the basics that I don't know. You know, even after I had wrestled the number 9 kid, Nick James from Nebraska Kearney, and I lost to him. I took him down one time, and my coach called me a gamer. He's like, yeah, dude, do you want to be great? And I'm like, yeah, I want to be great, obviously, you know, but it's better. It's easier said than done. You know, you have to put in the work to be great. And, you know, I will say this. I said I wanted to be great. I did not put in the work to be great. But you know what? That's fine. I learned from my mistakes, and well, right now I'm 2-4 on the season, so I can't even say I'm putting in the work right now. But what I will say is, as soon as I can wrestle again, and I promise you this, as soon as I can wrestle again, you guys will see a drastic improvement. A drastic improvement. I know you guys saw those 2 matches I posted. Those are just my wins. You didn't see the 4 losses I had this year. You only saw the 2 wins because I didn't have the 4 losses recorded. I tried. People wouldn't record my match. So the only thing I had was like Matt Boston. It wasn't very good quality, so I didn't upload it. But yeah, like I was saying, like if you guys want to see some drastic improvement, stick around because I can promise you right now. Look, I'm gonna take my hat off. Look, if you guys see some, if you guys want to see some drastic improvement, just wait because I'm telling you right now. It's pending. It's coming. If y'all will keep sticking with me and y'all keep supporting me and rocking with my channel and my videos, by the time we are a senior, we will be on the national stage. I promise you that. You know, I have a lot of support from people from back home, a lot of support from my head coach back home, a lot of support from even guys at UCM. They still support me because they're close to me and stuff. And I couldn't thank them enough for all the support they've been giving me. It's just been a blessing for real. Just being able to do what I love. In college, it's just a blessing. And I know wrestling's not forever, but that's why I want to wrestle as long as I can. Because once you find something that gives you peace, it's hard to let go of it. Wrestling itself is chaos, but within that chaos, I found peace. Because as a person, on a personal level, I wasn't very like as a kid. I had nothing that was holding me accountable. I was just kind of doing what I did, and I got into a lot of trouble as a jit. I used to do a whole bunch of stuff. I used to steal. I used to get into fights. Like I'm pretty sure some of y'all remember. I used to get into fights all the time in middle school. Like all the upperclassmen wanted to fight me, and it was just it's just bad, bro. Like it was bad. But I was able to eventually, once I found wrestling and football, I was like, okay, this is something I can do. I played football, and I was passionate about football for a little bit. But I got stuck behind somebody else, and I'm like, yeah, it's just can't be a day. And then eventually I was a starter, but it wasn't what I wanted to do because by the time I became a starter in football, I was already focused on wrestling, But I feel like I wasn't as focused on wrestling as I should have been, because even though I was behind some guys, it was kind of my own fault. If I would have been coming into offseason practice like they kept on trying to get me to do, and now looking back on it, I see why now, When I was in high school, they kept on trying to get me to come into the offseason. They were like, you will get so much better if you come in. And I never really did. I kind of stayed at the same level. And then I make little jumps here and there throughout the season, which would amount to a big jump the next year after, But I think a lot of that was just raw athleticism, Had I actually went to the offseason and learned technique and gotten better, I probably would have jumped huge levels. I probably would have went from not even qualifying for state to being a state placer the next year, because when I made huge jumps my freshman year, I wasn't that good. I was probably terrible. Sophomore year, I was ass. I went 13-26. And then my junior year, 24-23 qualified for state. And then my senior year, 27-7. And the only reason why I didn't make it to state was because I had a thumb injury and it hindered my ability to wrestle a little bit. I was a little tentative watching it. And, had I wrestled 100%, there would have been no doubt because the guy I lost to, he got third at state. He's good. Guy got third at state. I lost to him 1-3 in districts. He knocked me out. Knocked me out of districts 1-3. That's what I'm saying. And I was beating the kid 1-0 too. He only won because he got 2 stalling calls on me, which resulted in 2 points, and then he got an escape. So that's just what I mean. Like at the end of the day, you can't take anything for granted. I've been fighting for a long time to try to just improve who I am as a wrestler and who I am as a man. And while I may not be, the biggest or hottest commodity, what I'm saying, I'm still trying to find where I fit into the wrestling community. It's not really, I'm not really natural to this wrestling thing. I just kind of do it. And while it may not be like a huge thing to a lot of people, this is something that I love to do. It's a lot of chaos, but I find peace in the chaos. I'm one of those guys. A lot of people tell you that wrestling is not harder than that. Look, I would say, if you want to figure out how hard wrestling is, go through a wrestling practice. Don't even go to a high school practice. That's it. You don't even got to come to college one. Go to a high school practice and tell me how hard it is. Tell me, because I'm pretty sure you would quit. I'm pretty sure you quit after like the first day. Because I was considering quitting my junior year. I almost did. I cried through 3 practices and almost quit, but I'm glad I didn't. Because even now, even though I'm in a college room, I have wanted to quit damn near every day, but I'm not. I'm still here and I'm still wrestling. And you want to know why I'm still here and still wrestling? Because I have motivation. I have drive. Nothing's going to stop me. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I mean it. Now, everyone can look at me top away and be like, oh, what is he talking about? Dude is strange. Well, I'm sorry to say, I just refuse to lose. I'm one of those guys. I can't lose. I hate losing. I refuse to lose. This is what I do. It's just how I am. But as far as everything else goes, I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on. On here, I think I'm gonna start streaming on my YouTube. But when I do, I'm gonna react to wrestling videos and wrestling content. And when I stream on my Twitch, it'll be other stuff like me and my boy Chris, we're probably gonna do like some freestyle Fridays. And when I do like gaming, I'll stream it on my Twitch, reaction videos, do it on my Twitch, unless it's like wrestling related. If it's wrestling related, I will stream it, And I'm sorry for my foul language. I don't really like to curse a lot, but sometimes I just like really have strong opinions about stuff. So it kind of. Out sometimes. But yeah, that's just what I think about just how everything went, in the last year. Obviously, when I lost my grandpa too, it kind of hurt me a little bit. Um, being where I was at that moment in time, I wasn't in the best like mind space. And then with everything that just kind of hit me, I had finals, I had wrestling, wrestle offs and stuff like it. Just I wasn't in a good place mentally, and it just didn't. I wasn't feeling the best. But being able to, focus in on something bigger than myself was able to like really help me. Like even when I was at UCM, when I had won the wrestle, like when I won my first wrestle off, because I had to wrestle 3 times. When I won the 1 out of 3 wrestle offs, well actually it was like I had to wrestle this guy 3 times, but I beat him the first time. I broke down crying, and I was just like, "It's for you." After I won, I sat down, started laughing, and just started crying, and I'm just like, "This for you," because it was like the first time I wrestled after I came back, and I was like, I want to do this for him, because he loved watching my videos, and I just wanted to make more of them for him. So a way to do that was to be in the lineup so I could make more content, more videos. So just being able to do that, it just it, him not being there to see him, it broke my heart, because I know he loved watching my videos. He'd be sitting in the chair streaming them all the time. Like I walk through and he's watching one of my videos. I'm like, Grandpa, not again. But at the end of the day, you know, everything I do, all my content, the why I'm still doing this, and I get and like people be asking me all the time, like, hey, real, why are you still doing YouTube? Like, what's the point? It's not for me. I could care less. I could stop YouTube today and I would be upset, but I could live with it. I keep doing it for him, because he loved watching my videos, and the fact that he's not here anymore, it just gives me extra motivation to keep going, because he loved my videos. He loved watching me on YouTube. So, it's extra motivation for me to keep going. He used to always just watch my videos, chilling in the chair. I used to look and see him in there watching my videos. I'm like, Grandpa, there's no way. But he loved them. So I'm gonna keep making them, even though he can't watch them. There's just things I need to say, that I feel like need to be put out there. So I'm gonna put them out there, like in videos and stuff. And then just, it gives me a medium, like just a kind of like a medium to kind of like cope, like just making them for him. That's why I'm so particular about what videos I release and how I release them and how good they are. The type of content I make, that's just what it is, and that's just how I am. He's big. He's a big part of my life, and he always will be. So shouts out to Gramps. I love you, dog. See you again soon, man. Whenever that may be. He went ahead of me and his wife too, and it's just a whole sad time. But people change. People have to go. God is coming for all of us one day. But it's just a hard time. This is a hard time. And even now, like it's still hard. Like I can't like it doesn't go away overnight. Like the pain is still there. And I need to stop talking about this because it's getting depressing. And I don't want to be depressing on stream now. I'm doing too much. I know I'm doing too much. But let's get off of that now. All right, let's stop. Let's get into something more interesting. Let's watch how let's do something, anything else, literally, because I'm starting to get a little down, and I don't want to do that. I want to get down. All right, so let's go to this, and then let's go to, I know because Kaden be watching like how wrestling parents be doing stuff. I kind of want to watch one of those. I want to see how like wrestling parents, because I know wrestling parents be crazy. Wrestling Let's watch this one. TikTok. TikTok. What the fuck? Bro, what? Did you just see that move, bro? There's no way he just did that. He just jumped over, dude. There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way he just jumped over dude like that. That's crazy. That's actually insane. There's no way he just did that. What the fuck? Bro, what is this nigga, bro? Is he a super nigga? What is that? Bro, what is this nigga, bro? Okay, you know, we got to wait on that. I ain't gonna lie, we have to wait on that one. We got to wait on that. We got to wait. We got to wait. We are going to wait. We're 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 gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're going to wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. You on the intermission screen, gang. Let's do this one. Face. Let's call this one face. Sting audio and put capture on that B. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as and on here it'll be full screen. So we could go from like I'm on John women women Oh boy. 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 All right, but let's go back here. All right.
I'm the biggest bird. 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 I'm the biggest bird.